2 speedrunning videos in the span of 10 days. Who am I, Wreck? Well, no, but I would like to start doing more of these like commentary style videos, kind of like what he does. I just find that like type of form of video very interesting, and so it's something that I kind of want to try to do. But we'll get back to that in a moment. I have something super exciting to share. At least I think it's exciting. As you can see on the screen right now, I have learned BTs. So if you're unfamiliar with what BTs are, they're just short for buried treasure. So you can use a pie chart essentially to find a buried treasure, as I just did right there. That's pretty sweet. And yeah, it's super interesting. It's just like a mapless buried treasure is what it's called. I think that like concept is so cool. So yeah, I think that it's pretty cool. I think like obviously BTs are just like insane because it just has everything that you need in it. Like it'll just come with like food. It'll come with what, like gold, iron, food, obviously, like I already mentioned. I already said that twice. Sometimes you'll get explosives like I did in this. I got a TNT, which will just really help you just like get all your wood and your blocks super fast. That's extremely helpful. They're just like the best like thing in the game, the best chests you can get like early game. So I think that they're absolutely just like fantastic. So you don't have to spend time looting. You can just like grab your BT and grab some wood, and then you're off to the races. I think that that's really solid. So basically what the pie chart does is it like looks for block entities. In this case it looks for chests, and then you can kind of scan for them with a shortened like render distance and a shortened entity distance, and you can basically find them. That's kind of like the concept with what is supposed to happen. And then you can just kind of narrow it down to like what specific chunk it's in, and then you go to that chunk, and then at 9 on the coordinates you can just find the buried treasure, and that's pretty much how that works. I think that's super interesting. But there's like a lot of like issues with BTs. It's not so much as an issue in ranked, but in RSGs it's actually kind of a big issue because there's like a lot of like noise, I guess is the best way to put it. What I mean by that is like you can scan for a dungeon, and since the dungeon's also underground and like mine shafts are underground, like stuff like that, you might be able to just get a ton of noise, especially with it counts like a bunch of different block entities, so I think even like spawners I think count towards it as well. I'm not too certain. I literally learned this like 24 hours ago. Okay, maybe not 24 hours ago, but like very recently. So I don't know everything there is to know about this, but the point is it's kind of frustrating sometimes if you're playing RSG because you got the dungeons, you got the mine shafts with the chests. And then sometimes there's these stupid drowned structures, right, that'll spawn. The ones that'll spawn with like the stone bricks and like the magma and stuff. I don't really know what they're actually called, but sometimes they'll spawn with like the trident guys as well. Very annoying structures. And yeah, especially annoying because there's nothing good in those chests, and you're trying to scan for a BT, and it's just a stupid like dungeon structure. Anyway, there's like other structures you can like get into your noise as well, like villages, which are not like the worst things ever, but I'm pretty sure like all of the what are they called? They're like job blocks. What are those called? I can't think. There's a specific word for them, but like the job blocks that the villagers use, I think those also count as block entities, so those are also just kind of frustrating. But boats are like another thing, and they're not like the worst thing ever, but sometimes those will happen as well. And I guess ruined portals can sometimes happen as well. Anyways, that's enough with BTs. I've been going on and yapping about that for a long time. So I'm just going to kind of let the commentary play in the background, and if something cool happens, I'll just kind of mention it. But otherwise, it's just going to be some background footage to basically what I'm just saying right now. So we're going to be talking about doing commentary videos. I know, very meta topic, but you know, this is like one of the first ones that I've been doing. You know, I did like my PDB a couple days ago, but I think it's more interesting to do just like general topics, I guess, instead of just me talking about like the speedrun itself. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. But there's like, I don't know, sometimes I have like issues with doing these type of videos. So I mean, all right, my main issues that I have is like I'm kind of bad at this game. So I don't have like a lot of good footage, which means like these videos are going to be relatively long. So I don't know if it's like something I want to do like long term, right? Ideally, like length of these videos would be like 12 minutes, but my PP is 1449, so I just don't really think that's like feasible for the time being. So as you can tell, the runtime of this video should be like relatively long. Unfortunately, I think that's just kind of how that's gonna be. So yeah, I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Oh, one thing I do want to mention about this is I'm doing a very interesting route. This is stables, but I'm playing the top part of stables instead of doing the bottom part. I think when it spawns like a ton of chests on the top, you can do this route, and I think it's actually like super high roll, and it's very good because sometimes you can just like high roll, get all your trades super easy. Like right now I'm at like 21 obby, which is like really nice. I can pretty much leave right now if I really wanted, I guess. I'm just a little bit worried about my explosives. This was a very low explosive game, so I think I really wanted to get the extra explosives, so I think I play it a little bit, play for more explosives here in just a second. Anyways, yeah, I'm just kind of worried that these like videos will be super long, and then people are just gonna be like, wow, a 20-minute video of him just speedrunning Minecraft, wow, that's not even like that good. And you know, I don't know, it just feels kind of embarrassing, you know, that I can't fit like a whole commentary video, or I could probably fit like multiple commentary videos into like one video, if that makes sense. And I don't know, I just like I'm kind of embarrassed about that sometimes. But yeah, I'm also kind of worried that like if I start doing these commentary videos, there'll be like an expectation that I'm gonna like upload a ton of like commentary videos, and then one day I'll just like stop doing them because I'll like lose motivation or something. And I don't know, it's kind of like a thing that's going on with like my Manhunt series right now, right? Like I haven't done one of those in like over a year, and I feel really bad about it because that's like something I really want to do, and I've been really interested in doing that. It's just like I don't know, I have a hard time doing them, I guess. There isn't really a good way to explain it. I just like lose motivation sometimes, and then sometimes it's just really hard to like schedule things. It's just like there's like infinite reasons as to like why it just doesn't work out perfectly sometimes. So yeah, I played that really bad. I should have fire-resed first and then did that. I don't know. I was not thinking there. that was a very bad play on my part. Let's just be completely honest there. But yeah. I don't know, quick like side tangent. There's a lot of times when I'm like driving and I'll just be like thinking to myself, and I'll just be like, oh, you know what I should do? I should start a new YouTube series, or I should like do this or do that, and I'll just get a ton of motivation to do stuff like that all the time. I used to get like a ton of motivation to like build PCs, right? Like I was really big into like computer stuff, and I really wanted to build like computers. And so I would just like think about that all the time while I'm driving, and then I would just like do them, and it was a lot of fun. And I don't know, this is like the newest manifestation of that. And so I just like I get these sudden bursts of just like, oh, I want to like do something, and then I do it, and then I don't know, give it like a couple days, couple weeks, and then I just like suddenly lose motivation for it, and it's just really frustrating. So yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I think I just kind of need to get over it, and just, you know, this is like my YouTube channel, and you know, it's not like the fans' YouTube channel, I guess, you know what I mean? Like, you should be watching this for me, I guess, and I guess that's just like something I should like get over. And like if aren't watching it, that's like not really something I should be worried about, you know what I mean? I shouldn't be worried about like what other people are thinking. I should just like upload what I want, you know? So I don't know, that's just kind of like my thought on that. But it's still like, you know, gets me kind of worried, you know, that I'll just like lose the motivation for it. But yeah, I don't know. One other thing is like, I don't know, I'm kind of worried that like these won't be like super relatable. You know, like, you know, mostly you'd be like, I don't ever want to like start a YouTube channel like this. These commentary videos aren't even like relatable to me. Like, why would I want to listen to him yap for like 20 minutes about, you know, losing motivation on a stupid YouTube channel that I'm not even a part of either. I don't know. I just like, I feel like I'm not relatable in that sense. Maybe you can like relate this to other things in your life, I guess, rather than like the YouTube channel specifically. But I don't know. It's just kind of what I feel, if that makes sense. I don't know. I just like sometimes I want like an outlet of like creativity, and that's just kind of like what this is, I guess. Sometimes, you know, like sometimes it'll manifest in the form of like the Manhunt videos or like a stream or like these commentary videos. I don't know. So I don't know. I just kind of want to speak my mind, and if someone watches and like enjoys it, then like it's even better. You know what I mean? But yeah. So took me forever to find that spawner, by the way. It was very frustrating when I was playing it. Is like I spent like 3 minutes looking around for the stupid spawner, and then I found two of them, and I don't know. It was really bad. But you know, sometimes you play the game bad, I guess. Anyways, I think like the main reasons for me to like do these commentary videos is like there's a lot of goals and like things I want to do, I guess, right? So like one, it's like pretty easy, you know what I mean? Like I really like being creative in the sense of like making these videos, and this is like a relatively easy outlet for that, like a really easy way to do that. Another goal of mine is to get better at the game, at like speedrunning Minecraft, and I think that documenting my journey like this is really fascinating. You know, like I started playing about like 2 months ago, right? And like my fastest time then was like 30 minutes. And so just being able to like see the progress that has already came across is like pretty crazy. Like I was really hard of me to like even dream of a scenario in which I got like a sub 25. You know what I mean? And now that's like a regular occurrence for me. And so I think that there's good chance that like this time in like a couple months or like next year, I'll be looking back on this and be like, wow, my fastest time was like 14:49. You know what I mean? Like this commentary video of mine was a single, you know, a single game, and I'm playing it for like almost 18 minutes. Like that's extremely long. You know what I mean? And so just being able to, I guess, show my journey as far as like speedrunning goes, I think is super interesting. And so I don't know. I think that like is really fascinating that I can just kind of document it. You know, it's like a sort of like journal, I guess, if that makes sense. And I find that really interesting. Also, something, if you haven't noticed, I'm wearing the Wreck skin, just like put my face on it. I always do these like skins. In fact, there was like a video I posted, I think like a year or two ago now, that was like a skin tier list of my skins. Sometimes I'll just like get really motivated, I guess, to make skins. I don't really know how to explain it, but I'll just like go on AimMC and I'll just type like a certain like thing I'm interested in, like a onesie or something, or I don't know, some stupid like thing that other people are wearing or whatever, and I'll just like put my skin on it, I guess, and then wear it for a while. I don't know. I think that's super funny to me. And right now it's just Wreck skin, which I think is pretty funny. Yeah, I think there's I'll probably get into it a little bit more, but like I think me and like Wreck have a lot of like similarities. So I think that that'll become a little bit more apparent maybe if I do more of these commentary videos. But yeah, something also that like this always just like feels insane to me, when you blind into the stronghold, like the feeling of getting into that starter staircase and just seeing the stone bricks, that feeling is so euphoric. It just like feels insane. So I don't know, I'm a really big fan of that. I saw the portal there or whatever, but I saw this like chest and I really needed to get some food, so I'm really glad that there was some food in there, because I just was chilling on this golden apple for the longest time ever. Something I need to get a little bit better at is not taking damage. Really funny for me to say as a like UHC player, I guess. Like my origins in this game, I guess not really origins, but like something that I like spent a lot of time in was UHC, which is ultra hardcore, where you can't regenerate health, and it's just really funny to me that I'm just like so bad at doing that. You know what I mean? In just like a normal sense of just like speedrunning Minecraft, I have a hard time of like not taking damage when like that should be something I should be good at. But yeah, I also set up like a double anchor thing, but there's only one, so I just like, I don't know, I was being really stupid there. But yeah, anyways, I think that another like goal of mine, I guess, is to like be genuine with my like commentary. Hopefully, I'm hoping you kind of get that feeling with this commentary itself is just a little bit more like genuine, you know what I mean? Like I'm trying to just talk on like what's on my mind and then like mention the commentary here and there, and I don't know, I feel like it's a little bit more genuine, but I don't know, maybe it comes off across as me being, I don't know, annoying, I guess. But I don't know, I think my main thing is that I just want to like resonate with people sometimes, and just like that's like another thing, like to be genuine and just like resonate with people, you know what I mean, is just talk to people, you know, have like a sort of outlet to like speak my mind, and like I guess like build like a deeper connection with like the audience, you know what I mean? Because I feel like with my like manhunt videos, you never really got to know like kind of who I am, you know what I mean? It was just kind of like the stuff I was interested in. So and I guess that was kind of the same thing with like even like the speedrun or like sometimes my streams. You know, there wasn't really a whole lot of like connection or like a lot of getting to know who I am personally. And I feel like if I want to build like an audience, I feel like that's just like a better way to go rather than just doing these like, I don't know how to explain it, but just like cold-hearted manhunt videos that no one really cares about like who you are. They just kind of want to see your cool play, you know what I mean? So yeah, as I was like, you know, deciding I guess what to talk about in this video, I realized I have like quite a few stories to tell. Like, so these commentary videos might just come pretty naturally. So you know, there's like a pretty interesting stories that I think I'll say, and I'll just like kind of tell them in like whatever order I feel. So enjoy Knockoff Rec Rap channel and me doing the one cycle, which I mess up here by, you know, not timing my last step. You know, I only had 5 explosives for this, by the way, and so I was like really worried that I wasn't actually going to kill the dragon, but I ended up getting it. By the way, this was a practice map, or not a practice map, but a practice seed, so it wasn't actually like a real event. But hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully, I'm going to be learning Zero Cycle next, but that might have to be a goal for 2026. So, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you did, and maybe we'll do more of these commentary videos. See ya.